since I'm still human from the Kirk invasion earlier in the depths, there will be yet another NPC invasion that... Here we go. I was going to say that will happen up ahead, but apparently it happens immediately. Mosquito, you're not required right now. I'm trying to fight Mildred. Why can I not backstab you, Mildred? That's so weird. Why can I not backstab her? Man, she has no poise. Well, get wrecked. Oh my... God, these are so annoying. The butcher knife. Bro, these mosquitoes are the worst. Okay. Die. 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 Okay, so let's see, how do I want to go about this area? I haven't put much thought into how I want to do this portion of Blighttown. I guess I will go ahead and do this. So heading this way, actually eventually if you follow up that way long enough, it leads all the way back to Firelink through... Stop kicking the stupid... It leads all the way back to Firelink through the Valley of Drakes. That is the way that I think I'm going to go. Having given it some thought. Let me just go ahead and get rid of that. How many blooming? I have 2 bloomings. That should be enough. There's actually a lot of toxic guys up ahead. Like a good number of them. Like I think there's... this is also... Oh, it's like a water wheel, but it functions as an elevator. It's also quite dangerous. There's like 4 or 5 toxic guys up ahead, and they're all in like a really enclosed space, and it's like an absolute nightmare. So I'm hoping 2 blooming mosses will be enough. Dismounting that water wheel is always a stressful experience. If you notice, I have 12 flasks instead of 10. That's because whenever you kill an invader, occasionally, not always, at least I don't think always, but you'll occasionally get an extra flask or 2 from it. Okay, just up ahead is our freaking dark guys. Let's see if I can't take them out without getting toxic. Oh gosh, dude, there's so many. Did you just see how many darts there were there? And these stupid mosquitoes. I was just accosted by like 4 darts at the same time. Somehow did not get toxic. Die. Okay, still not toxic. So there's 2 more up ahead. Perhaps more. And just like that, I'm toxic. Okay, since I'm toxic, I might as well just go ahead. Because you can't get more toxic if you're already toxic, you know? So like, let me just run through and kill all these guys if I can. Just try and heal through it. Do these guys not drop blooming moss clumps? That is such a troll if that's true. Like, we do toxic damage that you can only cure with blooming purple moss. What do we drop? Not a different kind of moss. Like, where's this other guy? Also, what is that sound? That clanking sound? Oh, he fell down there. I think he's supposed to be up there, but he fell. That's actually kind of annoying. I wonder if I could do a plunge attack on him. There's also a bunch of dogs down there, so I'm not sure if that's an amazing idea, but... I'm not sure where I would deliver a plunge attack on him from, is the only thing. And also I would take the fall damage, so it's like... Is that even smart? Oh my god, there's 2 of them down there. I probably shouldn't have used that moss already, because I'm almost certainly going to get toxic here again. Plunge attack. Okay, he's dead. Toxic again. Dogs, die. Alright, roll away. Try and drink a flask. Not die. Please don't die. I'm toxic. Drink a flask. 2 flasks. Okay. Can I make it to the ladder? Okay. Whew. I believe that was all of the blow dart guys. Fingers crossed at least. So I'm going to use my last blooming moss. Oh, Lord. So I do actually want to go back down there, despite the dogs, because there's an item that I'm definitely going to want to get. I wonder if I could... plunge attack multiple of them. Oh yeah, that was good. Oh gosh, no, 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 no. Please, no. Oh, Lord. These dogs are such a pain. You remember earlier when I was saying how in groups these guys can be an absolute nightmare? They most certainly are. Where the heck are they? Oh, right here. Nice. Ooh. Good old Blighttown. Oh, Lord. I think that's all the toxic guys, though, so that's nice. More dogs, of course. Die, stupid dogs. Alright. And we have another Firekeeper soul. So, it's convenient that this path leads up to Firelink, because we can now reinforce our Estus Flask once again. Does this say anything different to the other one? No. Okay. So from here, let's see, is there anything this way? No, okay. So from here we want to head back up. If you can remember, whenever I was in the Darkroot Basin, and I said that if I continued along the path, or sorry, whenever I was in the Darkroot Basin and I went into that entrance of the Valley of Drakes, and I said that if you continued the path up to the left, it would eventually lead you to Firelink and the back entrance into Blighttown. That's where we're going right now. We're going to exit out the back of Blighttown and go up through that path into Firelink. So earlier, whenever I was in the Valley of the Drakes from Darkroot Basin, I could have entered Blighttown from this direction. There was nothing stopping me from doing that. I just didn't want to do that because upon doing that, you would have bypassed the depths and everything that there is to find there. Not to mention everything that you find coming through Blighttown from the front. So it's like... It is quicker to get to the Blighttown boss if you come from the backside, but Blighttown's not that bad where I want to skip it really quickly. So, I now have the... What was that called? Key to New Londo Ruins. Oh, right. No, that does make sense. That confused me. Key to the iron bars separating the ruins of New Londo and Drake Valley. The ruins of New Londo were blocked off, for the cursed ghosts posed danger to life and spirit, and the legends speak of a terrible dark which was sealed away. Right. So that's the key that we need in order to get back to Firelink. Even though it doesn't sound like that would lead to Firelink from reading that, but it actually does. Let's see, are you going to allow me to backstab you, sir? Yes. You gotta love a hard-hitting but slow enemy. Oh, I did not want to aggro both of these guys. I wonder if I could just... Ooh, run past him. Because just up here, this is where it leads out into the Valley of Drakes, and then I can go across the little bridge. They won't be able to follow me. So this is the Valley of the Drakes, or the Valley of Drakes. I always put an extra "the" in there when there shouldn't be one. Those guys, are they gonna follow me out here? No, okay. So, with this being the Valley of Drakes, if I were to cross the bridge again and then follow that path across, go across that bridge that's just ahead, that rope bridge, if I go all the way that way and follow that path to its conclusion, I would arrive back at that elevator that leads to the Darkroot Basin, right? And from that side, which is where I was before, I could have gone up this way across that bridge and gone into there, which would have led me the back way into Blighttown. And there was also this door, which I couldn't open because I didn't have the key, but now I do. See, now I can open that. Use key to New Londo Ruins. And through here, it leads us into the New Londo Ruins, hence the name of the key. This will be an area that we explore later in the game, but as of right now, this is not a priority for us, but it will be later. The reason why it's important to us right now is because we can use it as a throughway. If we head up here, up these stairs, let me grab this item first. If we head right up here, there will be yet another elevator, and if we call it down to us, here it comes. If we take it up, we're right back in Firelink. So that's the elevator that I showed, or at least I'm pretty sure I showed it before, whenever we first got to Firelink, and I was talking about all the different ways you can go. So we could have gone right down that elevator from the very beginning and gone to the New Londo Ruins, but that would not have been smart. But coming up from that side leads us right back to Firelink. And we have a relatively easy path back to Blighttown. Let's go ahead and reinforce our flask once more. Oh, actually, I just realized, if I don't rest at the bonfire here, I'll be able to use a homeward bone and go straight back there. Oh. So now I have Estus Flask +2. Fantastic. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a homeward bone. I wonder, do you have anything new to say to me?
Did you see her? That virtuous little maiden, complete with followers in tow. They're probably going straight to pillage graves. I've heard enough about Milady for a lifetime.
No, I haven't seen those people.
Well, what are you going to do? I've already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen.
Yeah, you don't care about anything, do you? I'm debating whether I should repair my mace while I'm here, just in case. Like while I'm down in Blighttown, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, 172 out of 250. It is like starting to get down there, but I think it would be fine. Maybe I should do it anyway, though. I mean, the blacksmith isn't far away thanks to this awesome shortcut. Oh, right. This is the guy we rescued from the barrel in the depths.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too.
Cool.
I have my Pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magics unsavory.
No, I like the magics.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
Nice.
A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Well, let's get started right now.
So this is the Pyromancer NPC for the game. He will reinforce your Pyromancy Flame, which is the weapon that you have to equip in order to cast Pyromancy spells. So use the Talisman for miracles, Catalyst for sorceries, Pyromancy Flame for pyromancy. So he can reinforce that. He also sells the spells, obviously. But we're doing miracles this time, so
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go alone.
we will not be requiring his assistance. Ah, I see your party finally arrived, sir.
Oh, hello. My guests have finally arrived. I will be departing with them shortly. So, I'm afraid I will be saying goodbye soon. It was a pleasure.
Oh, I just realized I probably shouldn't have just talked to this guy, because once he says that, that kind of triggers this party to depart here. And this guy sells miracles, so I should probably buy all the miracles that I want from him now.
Miracles?
Before he disappears. Does he... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, does he even sell anything that I would need? Homeward would be useful to have. I'll buy Homeward from you. But I think other than that, I don't really need anything. Because I already have Heal. I don't need Sync Guidance, because that just reveals more players in order to summon, I think. Display more guidance from other worlds. Yeah. Which I'm playing offline anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. And then Great Heal Excerpt, which like... It's like a version of Great Heal, but you can only use it once. Which I can get the normal version of Great Heal later, so like... Okay, I guess... Should I buy the better Talisman? Is this one even better than what I have? I wish it would show me what the one that I have is. Magic Adjust 165. Oh, this is the one I'm using, so it is better. But it doesn't scale as well. Does the Magic Adjust scale? Or is that just a set value? From what I understand, the Magic Adjust stat, just under attack there, you see, is kind of like the base damage for the Talisman? Or like the... Actually, I'm not sure I really understand how that all works. Should I buy this and use it? I'm kind of confused. 5,000 souls? I guess I will. Okay, appreciate it.
Come again.
Who else do we have here?
What have we here? You look awfully raggedy. Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp. Don't you dare meet my lady like that. You might scare her off for good.
Bro, look at you. What are you, the fashion police? Hello.
You are undead as well. Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us.
Okay.
Did I not explain the urgency of our tasks? Or are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment? By the looks of you, I should think not.
I'm the Kuthi master. No one is more Kuth than me, I can assure you. Let's head on back to Andre. Thankfully I won't have to walk all the way back to Blighttown. Since I haven't rested any bonfires, I can just homeward bone my way back there, which is fantastic. Alright, back to the Undead Parish. Pardon me, everyone. Just heading to the blacksmith. Don't mind me. You guys again. Owie. You want to die like your friends? There you go. Alright. Andre, I'm coming. Oh right, I have the large ember now. So I can give that to him. Do I have any large Titanite shards? 1. Pfft. I'm not sure what that'll be able to get me, but perhaps we'll see. I did need to make sure to not rest at that bonfire, otherwise I'll be stuck here. I have to walk all the way back. What's up, Andre?
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
Yeah, you can have it.
Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Alrighty. So I can get my mace to +6. I might as well do that while I'm here, which that will repair my mace as well. So it's worth doing. Mace +6. So now, I just ascended it. So now that the mace has been ascended, it can now be reinforced like normal again, up to +10. You see? But it now requires large Titanite shards instead of the normal ones, so I'll have to get some of those.
Don't get yourself killed.
And reinforcing a weapon will repair it as well, so the durability should be back up to 250, I think is the max for this weapon. Yeah, back to 250. So that's fantastic. So I'm doing 145 plus 56 damage. Not amazing. I need to put a lot more points into my strength. I think once I get my vitality up to 25 or something like that, I'll do a bit more into strength. Anyway, let's pop a homeward bone and head on back to Blighttown. Yes. And that is why sometimes it is useful to not rest at a bonfire. Let me... I can't level up. Okay. Okay. I don't have any more gold pine resin. I guess it's not a huge deal. So I suppose before I head to the boss, I should just walk around the rest of the swamp and pick up any items that I've missed. I'll just have to be managing my poison the entire time, which I guess is fine. So just up there is where we went to get back to Firelink and all that. So if we, instead of going that way, if we, let's see, just around here. Large soul. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what kind of route I want to take through this place. There's not that many items to pick up through the swamp. There's just a few things to grab on the way. There's also these slug things, which are pretty fantastic for farming large Titanite shards, actually. The drop rate of the large Titanite shards from these guys is like not very good, but I think up until this point of the game, this has been the only enemy that we've come across that consistently drops them. So I think the first time I played this game, after killing the boss in this area, before proceeding out of Blighttown, I actually ran through here several times, resting at the bonfire and killing all the slugs in order to get enough large Titanite shards to get whatever weapon I was using up to +10. I think I was using the Claymore, which is a sword that I haven't actually picked up in this game yet, because the Claymore, the location of it, is actually on the bridge where the dragon is. So, you know how on the Dragon Bridge, just outside the door where that bonfire is? One of those items is the Claymore. And it's a really good quality weapon. It scales in both strength and dexterity, albeit at a C in both of them. But that's enough to get some pretty decent scaling. So whenever I came through here the first time, and I found out that these guys dropped large Titanite shards, I ran through here many times, killing all the slugs until I had enough large Titanite to get up to +10, which was very nice because that having a +10 weapon this early in the game is quite useful. Man, not a single one of these slugs have... Oh, I was already about to say not a single one of these slugs have dropped a large Titanite shard, and then that one did, right when I was about to say that. Oh my goodness. Die, slug. I think these things are technically leeches, not slugs, but it's all the same. So there's no point in me using moss to cure my poison, because walking through the swamp I'm just going to get poisoned immediately after, so I'm better off just healing through it. That is until I run out of flasks, but I don't think I'm really at risk of doing that, at least not at the moment. Let's say we have some more slugs. Die. Oh my. Let's see, you guys drop any shards? No? That would have been cool if you did. What about you? You can drop me a shard? I would appreciate it. No, no shard for me. Okay, fine. Let's see, if we head up here, we kind of go inside of a giant tree. Where we have a shield. Plank shield. Makeshift shield built from wood planks provides minimal protection, but at a cost of moderate humiliation. So, while this may appear to be, you know, that's all that there is here, if I just kind of like roll through here, that was actually an illusory wall. That leads to a chest. Oh goodness. Twin Humanities. And now you might think, okay, that's it. But no, this is actually an illusory wall as well. And if we carry on forward, it leads to another area entirely called the Great Hollow. Let's see. I'm not going to explore this area at all right now, at least. Just kind of showing you. See, it's the inside of this giant tree. And it goes down pretty far. It's a pretty neat area. Go ahead and light this bonfire, why not? But yeah. I will explore the Great Hollow at some point in the future, when I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Do I want to use another homeward bone? Am I that lazy? No, I'm not that lazy. I'll walk back. I will walk back. The bonfire's not that far away. So really the only thing left to do in Blighttown... I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess, yeah. The only thing really left to do is fight the boss. Which will probably be the hardest boss up to this point. As far as the early bosses, the early game bosses go in this game, the boss for this area is probably one of the more difficult ones. She's not like insanely challenging or anything, but just compared to all the bosses that we fought up to this point, she'll probably be the most difficult. If you see just ahead, there's kind of that hole in the big wall over there. That is where the boss, that's where we'll find the boss. Let me get back to this bonfire before I head over there. There we go. Alright. So, I think I'm ready to take on the boss. I've done everything else there is to do in Blighttown, so I really don't have any other option. So, let's level up while we're here. Vitality up to 25. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I guess I'm ready. Off we go. Oh.